and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Panthers going up against the Broncos. Now let's head down to Tim Nance and Phil Simms for today's matchup.
And the latest on today's matchup, we head down to the field, and here's Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning the Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. The Broncos ready here for the kickoff. The Super Bowl is officially underway. A champion will be crowned. And this is Whitaker running it out. And he's met head-on right there at the 20. He was the first overall selection of the 2011 draft out of Auburn quarterback Cam Newton. First down at the 20. Running right through the trenches. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
The Panthers snap it up at the 26. Marshall's all over the ball carrier.
The Panthers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens is a run loses yards. That's just a bad job of the offensive line.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. 3rd and 6. He's got the catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
Sanders is going to look for space now. Gains 13. He's taken teams from Indianapolis and Denver to the Super Bowl. He's quarterback Peyton Manning. Green's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Davis has got it on a pass that had something taken off of it. Following that completion, 2nd and short. Manning's got everybody split out wide. Out of the shotgun. Short has the sack.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there, and sacks the quarterback.
Manning's lining up in the pistol. Still here at the Super Bowl. How much bigger has this game gotten since you were the MVP of Super Bowl 21?
Jim, it's colossal. That's the only word I got for it. And what has happened, which I don't agree with, Now it's all about just winning the Super Bowl. Everything you do during a regular season, we just wipe it away. It's how you play in this game. Do you win or lose? And that's how you're judged. Not fair, but that's the way it is.
The Broncos snap it at the 41. Manning's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
The Broncos do a really terrific job picking up that 4th down play that time. It gives them an emotional lift. And look at the defense. They are down because they gave it up.
First down at the 47. The reception by Daniels. He has blossomed into a big-time receiver in this game, Emmanuel Sanders.
Well, it's not about just the offense. Oh, the offense gives him those numbers. He has shown wherever he plays, no matter who the coach or the quarterback is, he can get it done.
From the gun. He'll throw it over the middle to Daniels. That's a gain of 6.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Manning's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Incomplete. As we take a look at the defense, you'll be taking a look today at defensive end Charles Johnson, who never takes a play off.
You want to have a good defense, you got to have some guys that know how to hit the quarterback, and Charles Johnson is one of those guys.
Owen Daniels makes the catch. This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Broncos run the 37. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Leaps in the air and has it. That's a gain of 6. Can you believe how vertical he got there?
I can believe it, Jim Nance. I can, because we see it so often. The receivers in the NFL are just unbelievable. We take these catches for granted, but that was a tremendous play.
Thomas is tackled down after a gain of 12.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
First and 10. Finds his mark. Gets about 4 yards that time. Midway through the first. Play number 13 coming up on this drive. 3rd down and 6. He has the grab.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Dropping back 3. Touchdown! That's the first one here at the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is like no other game out there. It's so big. The tension is so much more than the other playoff games. And when you score first, that is a big, big deal. More than anything, it's a great relief to get that out of the way.
Manning certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Webb's going to start his return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The the Broncos have come out and made a statement here early. The defense came up big on the game's first series, and then the offense went right out and got them the lead.
Yeah, defense so many times in football games, especially in the NFL, can set the tone and get the rhythm on their side. That's what they did. Let's see if they can continue that dominant play.
Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. The Panthers will take the snap from the 25. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. Let's talk about the defense. One of the best pass rushers in the league is linebacker Von Miller.
When Von Miller's on the football field, the offense always has to worry where he is at. So if you have an extra blocker on the offensive side, you double team Von Miller. That's how good he is.
3rd and 7. As going to take it the distance. The 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown. Clearly, they didn't let the early deficit discourage them. We're all tied up again thanks to that touchdown.
Oh, shoot, of course not. It didn't get to him. You know, this is a game of adversity, and nothing ever goes right, it seems like. But that was a nice drive. Puts them in a spot right now where the game is even, and here we go.
Bolden's going to test the coverage here. Bolden's met at the 16. And a run back of about 20. The Panthers defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the #1 key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call him. The Broncos did a good job that time, throwing a pass on 1st down and picked up some nice yards. Now 2nd and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
And incomplete as Thomas can't hold on.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The Broncos snap it up at the 26. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receivers expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football.
Quick drop back. The Broncos turned the ball over on downs.
Broncos decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Panthers taking the field on offense, coming up a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did it.
Gonna take it home for the touchdown. They take the lead here late in the 1st quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that 1st quarter was up, they found a way to get into the end zone and get that score to take the lead, and hey, that's a good feeling.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Bolden's running this one out. The ball is fumbled. The kicking team recovers, and here they go. Bolden's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. It's often the difference maker in any game, and that is how you perform inside the red zone, and we're getting a touchdown, Carolina Panthers. Olsen's 2nd touchdown of the game. That touchdown has them sitting pretty as the 1st quarter winds to a close.
Wow, you know, something sitting pretty, something I've never done, but, you know, I do the best I can. That's all I can do, Jim. But, hey, the offense, the team, they're so sharp. What a job by them so far, and they got a nice lead here.
Bolden's got a chance for a return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Panthers defense walks back onto the field, somewhat inspired, I'm sure, about that last series when they came up with the fourth down play.
Yeah, listen, I agree. Sometimes you're in situations where you need to go for it on fourth down. But that last one, Jim, there was no excuse for that. That was just a horrible decision.
That's reception number 2 for him. Anderson's lined up as the single back. Just a quick drop back. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Manning's got no one behind him, just the quarterback waiting for the snap. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback down 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative. Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. The Broncos have to get to the 49 for a first. 3-step drop. The Broncos turn the ball over on downs. The Panthers have looked terrific on offense. Newton's been airing it out and finding the end zone.
Yeah, he has been right on target, pinpoint with those passes, and he is the main reason they're winning this game here today.
The Panthers do a great job here on defense, making the stop on 4th and long.
Yeah, 4th and long, there's only so few things you can do, Jim. So the defense was ready. They're well coached in situations like this, and they get it done.
Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Newton, handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
If you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs, if you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down and 10. And here's the toss. Stewart's there to take him down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The line of scrimmage is the 17. Second down and 2. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
First down at the 15. It's intercepted.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
2 tight ends on the field here. Sanders has got it. First down. That's his first reception today. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. First and 10. Kuechly gets to the quarterback. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with it. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. Second and long. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. The Broncos still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. Anderson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Sanders met after a gain of 13. The Broncos are down right now, partner, but they have been able to move the football. Manning's doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job getting the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game.
Second and 10 coming up. The Broncos will take the snap from the 40. The reception by Daniels.
The Broncos understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
Manning's alone in the backfield. From the gun. Could have been intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense on third down. Find a way to get off the field. The defender found a way. Knocked that pass down.
Williams is taken down at the 26.
Well, that's nothing but just that's just luck. That's all you can say. You're the return team. They fumble the football. It bounces out, and they get it back. They lucky there.
The Panthers have to still be thinking about that last possession. They were actually moving down the field, and then, of course, the untimely interception ended things.
Yeah, the defense, look, they got good players, and, you know, you give them enough chances, they're finally going to make the play. You have to be careful with the football. The offense was not, and that's why it resulted in an interception.
What do you think they're talking about in that huddle after that drive-killing interception?
They're probably telling the quarterback, if you do that again, we're going to kick you out. I don't know, but they got to play better.
Offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still 7.
The Panthers from the 27. Jonathan Stewart with the catch. The Panthers are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Newton's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and then people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. They continue to pour it on early in the second quarter with yet another touchdown here, Phil.
Well, I hope the defense learned a little something on that drive. The way they are playing is not working. So you are allowed to blitz initially. You can take a chance. That's what I suggest. Get after it, be more aggressive, and blitz that offense.
The Panthers getting set for the kickoff. Bolden's going to run this one out. Bolden's tackled down at the 17. That return is good for about 20. The Broncos. Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance. Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
Intercepted. Here we are in the second quarter, partner. Again, nothing is going right for this offense. This time throwing a pick.
Yeah, Jim, they can't find a play to get execution on and get something positive going for them. And, you know, when you get in situations like this, it's up to the coach to make the plays easy, to give the offense some confidence. That's what they need to do right now.
After running it, it's second down. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. They'll run it off the toss. Breaks out of the tackle. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
The defense, when they watch this tape tomorrow, they are going to get their rear ends chewed out. Look at the broken tackles that time by the running back.
Newton set, empty backfield. Looking across the middle. Olsen's brought down at the 21.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
It's a two-tight end formation. Second down and 8. He's touchdown. This performance has been flawless, partner. It's been men against boys through the first quarter and a half.
You know, every once in a while you get a game like this. It only probably happens for teams once or twice a year where you can see somewhere in the second quarter that you are going to win the football game. Man, it lets you relax. It takes some pressure off, and it just makes for an awesome week ahead.
Bolden's going to test the coverage this time. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Broncos offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Drop back, shotgun formation. And the QB is hit and dropped by Short.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
Midway second quarter. Catch made. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
Again from the 29. Still on his feet. Has 12 on this play. And Von Miller gearing up for this next drive. It's been a difficult day, though, for this defense up to this point, and I'm sure he's willing to take some responsibility in all of that.
Oh, absolutely. He's the star on the defensive side, so he's got to take responsibility, and it's his job to lead the guys. And how do you lead them? Do it with effort and do your job and lead that way.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 5. Brown hauls it in.
On his way.
And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. Amazing execution midway in the second quarter as they're pulling away.
Yeah, I've been so impressed what they've been doing on both sides of the football here today. And the coaches got to be so happy with what they see from their players. They're executing the plays just as they drew them up.
going to test the coverage here. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Panthers have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball.
Man, intercepted! They are completely out of sorts offensively, and now they add to the damage with the interception, Phil.
Yeah, when you get in situations like this, go back to the really simple things. Don't take a chance. Execute what you know you can do. If you do that, that'll give you some confidence, and then you'll start playing a lot better.
Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Caldwell's running this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Emmanuel Sanders retaking the field. It's been the type of performance we've come to expect from him in the first half, although it hasn't been enough to keep his team from falling behind.
Yeah, listen, the defense has to know that he's the star wide receiver, so why are they not paying more attention to him and stopping him? If they don't, they're going to end up losing this game because this guy can make the catch anytime, anywhere.
The Broncos take it from the 43. Takes the hit, throws. Second down and 10. Almost intercepted.
Sometimes on third long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
The Broncos take it from the 43. The reception by Sanders. Nearing the half, and it's hard to know what this team will focus on during the break. That's another big play by the defense, giving the team a chance to increase the lead.
Well, good job by the defense. Another nice stop. Well, let's talk about the team that's getting blown out here. At halftime, they don't have enough time to go over all that's been wrong so far with their football. Play hard and hustle.
Loss of a couple that time. Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. First down at the 20.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Newton in shotgun formation. Over to Grego. A foot race to the end zone. The 20. The 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. My goodness, Phil. Halftime can't get here soon enough as it's blowout city.
It is. I know you can't wait for halftime because you scarfed out food at halftime like you haven't eaten in a week. So we don't want to keep you from that. But this game, oh my gosh, it's been lopsided, hasn't it? You're right. The team that's losing, they can't wait to get to the locker room.
Bolton's going to run this one out. Excellent coverage down the field and in a hurry, and they stop the returner right away.
What a good job by the kickoff team. The ball's kicked high in the air, and they sprint all the way down there. The blockers can't get set up. Nice tackle. Now they got great field position for the defense.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, he can make a big play.
2nd and 10. Going for the home run. And it's incomplete.
I know his quarterback coach is going to yell at him when he goes to the sideline. When you're throwing the long pass down the field, don't underthrow it like that.
3rd and 10. Almost intercepted that time. I think you have to hand it to the front seven, Phil. Whether it's the schemes, the calls they're making at the line of scrimmage, whatever. They played an almost flawless first half of football.
They sure did. And when you talk about defense, it always comes down to the front seven. They got to stop the run, and can they pressure the passer? If you do those two things, those defensive backs, trust me, they're going to play well, and it's been an outstanding effort by the defense so far.
The Panthers have had a smart and snappy first half, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Sounds like the way I dress. Smart, snappy. That is me. But, you know, hey, it's been a good first half for the offense. They want to keep it going. I'm sure they will.
First down at the 46. Here's the quick toss. An open lane. No one's going to get him now. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Panthers getting ready to kick it off. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Broncos offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
They're going to the hurry-up. Back to the line. Dropping back 3. And it's on the money to Emmanuel Sanders. That's his 5th catch of the day. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours, because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
3rd and 2. Manning with the give. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. The Panthers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Broncos all bunched up here as they get set at the line. First down at the 33. This play will hold up. He's inbound. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
Now 1st and 10. This run goes nowhere. Stopped for a loss of 4. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. Second down and a long way to go. Picks up maybe 3. The Panthers call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. 3rd down. Manning comes out in the pistol. And it's in the hands of Emmanuel Sanders. The first half comes to an end, and this one seems to be already decided. We're watching complete domination play out. Larry is coming up next with the highlights. The second half is underway, and this one looks to already be decided. But you better be careful. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Panthers have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
How about how high he went up in the air to get that one?
Unbelievable job that time. And again, that's part of every offense now in the NFL. It wasn't like that when I played. We didn't have guys that could go up and make catches like that.
But the hit knocks the ball out.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The Broncos take it from the 28. They're going to run it on the toss.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Makes the catch in the open field. Shrugs off the first hit. And Keithley in on the tackle.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL. But a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback, you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in position like this, and you can knock it down.
2nd and goal from the 8. Davis gets to the quarterback.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. Gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
And incomplete as Daniels can't hold on.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Quick drop back. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. You almost get the feeling, Phil, that they came up with that 4th down concept at halftime. And it again fails to work for them today.
When you see questionable decisions like this, I think that you're probably right, Jim. At halftime, they thought if we get in the right situation, here's a good 4th down play. Let's go with that. They called it. It didn't work. Now can the defense bail them out?
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. They're going to the hurry. Pass is intercepted. And Daniels has shown today that it's not how you start, but how you finish. He wasn't targeted much early, but that certainly has changed.
Well, sometimes what happens during a football game, the defense, they slow down as it gets later in the game. I think that's what we've seen here today, and the tight ends taking advantage of it.
The Broncos have it at the 34. He runs with it right up the gut.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd down and 7. To Daniels. That picks up 11.
All you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Intercepted. And this is just a killer. Coming out of the half after all the adjustments, you simply cannot throw a pick while already losing this badly.
What's that old saying? Well, Mama said there'd be days like this, and I don't know if she told you it'd be this.
Another takeaway. some adjustments at halftime lead to the interception early in the third.
Yeah, it could be some adjustments, but it also could be just the fact they needed to play harder. We saw that on that drive, and I think that's the biggest reason why they got the interception.
Almost intercepted. They come to the line at the 28. Second down and 10. Leaps up and comes away with it. 8th catch today so far.
That out route that time was run to perfection by the receiver. He made such a sharp cut. He gives himself some space from the defender, and the quarterback puts the football right on target, just short of that first down mark.
Owen Daniels makes the catch. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
He makes the catch.
The Broncos had a nice play design that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Getting set as fast as they can. What a catch. Touchdown.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
And this is Whitaker running it out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Stewart's coming out for this next drive, and his yardage totals are less than we expected to see at this stage of the game. He's frequently accounted for the majority of their offense by now, but that's not the case today.
No, his job today is to make sure when they throw the football that he helps protect the quarterback. And look, he's a good runner, and he's a good pass protector also.
Stewart is in the backfield. Ginn has the reception. He's in the clear. The 10. And in for the touchdown. Bill, we're midway through the third quarter, and there is no letting up.
Man, this is a lot of a good thing. That's what they're doing on both sides of the ball. The offense scoring points, the defense dominating play. They are just having a good old time out there.
Newton's going to have a tough time upstaging what he did on that scoring drive, passing for over 80 yards against a defense that had no answers for him. The Broncos head back onto the field with their offense. We're going to see if they can keep the scoring onslaught going, as we've seen touchdowns on consecutive possessions here, Phil.
Jim, these teams are so hot. And when you're hot like this on the offensive side, you just look at the coach and say, keep sending them in because we're going to make them work.
That's reception number 7 for him. Thomas undoubtedly been the top target for his quarterback today, Phil.
Yeah, he has. And quarterbacks, that's what happens. When a wide receiver gets hot, hey, they'll start looking for him. And that's what's happened in this game so far here.
Brings it in. They'll mark him at the 34.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff. Thompson's the one who made the big stop. The Broncos are now out of timeouts. The hope that doesn't come back to haunt them later in the game. On the way, 3rd down. Peyton Manning under center. The defense will take the penalty. After the flag, it sets up a long 3rd and 19. The Broncos have to get to the 41 for a first. Looking long. That ball has been picked off. And he's brought to the ground. There have been many mistakes for this offensive unit through the first 3 quarters, and now they add an interception to the list.
Yeah, you make all these mistakes during a football game, you're going to lose confidence, and that's what we see right now on the offensive side. No confidence. Go back to the basics. Start all over again. That's the best thing you can do.
A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get in all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team. Does a job like this where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing the quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
Newton's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart's marked down after a gain of 4. The Panthers have had a great rushing attack all game, Phil. Stewart's been a consistent force on the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. And when he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving, and he is one tough running back to tackle.
Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
3rd and 6. Going for the deep ball. A takeaway. Late in the 3rd, and will this be the spark that somehow inspires the offense to get back into the game?
It could, Jim. I'll say this. For the offense, have a sense of urgency. This is it. You need to score after that turnover to get back in this game.
Looking at the stats now, you see 2 wide receivers who have filled the role of being a #1 option.
Always want one wide receiver to step up for your football team and focus on him and see if he can get it done. But I'll tell you this, in the NFL now, you need 3 good wide receivers on every single team.
Just a quick drop back. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Makes the reception. Ball comes out, and the recovery is made by the defense. The mistakes just keep on coming from this offense with a little more than a quarter to play. Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
This one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 18. Incomplete as Manning is off target on that pass.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Peyton Manning under center. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, you're really in a tough spot. That is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
1st and 10. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. That's his 8th catch of the day. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. 1st down and 10. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. 3-step drop. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
Manning out of the gun. Reaches out and grabs it. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Wasting little time. 1st and 10. Jumps into the air and pulls it down. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Manning from the gun. Jumps up and hauls it in. The 4th quarter about to get underway, and there's not much left to do in this one other than to run out the clock.
Yeah, that's what you hope to do on the side. When you're winning a game like this, you want to run the clock out. And you know what, Jim? On the other side, they want that clock to run too, because they're just trying to find a way to get out of this game. So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what.
Manning's going to be in the pistol here. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Daniels really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed, going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Yet another drive here, Phil, that's going to end up with nothing. And maybe you start to worry about things getting a little chippy, because that is one frustrated offensive unit you're looking at right now coming off the field.
No, they won't get chippy, Jim. They're not tough enough to get chippy and start a little fight with the other team. They've shown all day long they're scared of the opposition. They've played terrible, and that's why they're losing. Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line. That return's good for about 29. A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get into all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
The Panthers take it from the 23, and it's caught by Stewart. Stewart's taken down at the 40.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Stewart is in the backfield. And now Newton's going to take off. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
I don't think we realized how good of an athlete he was coming out of college. We never talked about his running ability. But since he's been in the pros, we see him run. Pretty good at it.
The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. The Panthers have it at the 44. Third down on the way. And now here's the toss. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down at the 47. And incomplete as Olsen can't hold on.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Second down and 10. Toss to the outside. Running room. Barrels ahead.
If you're a running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Now first and 10. Dixon's got it.
Well, I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
The rest of this quarter is simply a formality.
It's what it looks like, doesn't it? It just looks like, hey, it doesn't even look like it. It is. This game is absolutely over. There's no such thing as a miracle that's going to pull this out for the losing team. But give the offense a lot of credit. On the winning side, they have been sharp all day long.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. As we see the stats now, you really like what both guys have been able to do at wideout today, Phil.
Yeah, they have been spectacular out there on the field. The numbers are awesome. This league, once again, we know it's about the pass, and we saw it here today.
First down at the 20. Pumps, fakes the throw. Charles Johnson gets to him for the sack. Manning's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Osweiler standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Jumps up and hauls it in. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch.
Something we've seen time and time again, Phil, this offense just looking like they're out to sea. And it'll result in yet another empty possession.
Well, out to sea means they're not playing well. They look like they're not interested, and they're not working hard, and they're not hustling. And I say yes, this team and this offense especially is out to sea. Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? Because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
Newton's back in shotgun formation. Billy Brown with the catch. No huddle time. First and goal from the 2. Jonathan, short run, and it's a touchdown. Phil, I felt like I could have said this in the first quarter instead of waiting until midway through the fourth, but this game is over.
It is, Jim, yeah, the way you said it is, there's a finality to it, no question. And the losing end, the coaches, the players, they got to go back. They got to do a lot of soul searching because this was one pitiful effort.
And a touchback.
The Panthers defense returns to the field, and they got to be saying right now, come on now. Go for it again on your own side of the field on fourth down if we get to that point.
Well, we know why now. He's not a coach in the NFL making decisions like that. He'd be fired after 1 week. You just got to be smarter than that. You can't go for it on fourth down in situations like that.
A nice grab. No doubt. Going to take it the distance. The 30. The 20. The 10. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
It was a short route by the receiver. He catches it and goes all the way down the field and scores a touchdown. And the quarterback looks at the coach and goes, hey, it was a heck of a throw.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Signals and makes the fair catch. The Panthers come back out. Let's see if they can answer now with a touchdown of their own. Of course, last time the offensive unit was on the field, they took it down, marched in for a score.
I don't see why they can't answer. Everything is working, and so they're coming out there full of confidence. And we know football players, especially on the offensive side, when they have confidence.
Intercepted! Breaks through contact. Denver Broncos in for the score.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back to the score.
The Broncos lined up now for the point after. The point after is good. The Broncos now ready to kick the football down the field. And this is Whitaker running it out. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Panthers have put a lot of points on the board here in the fourth quarter, but unfortunately for them, the same can be said for their opponents.
Yeah, they've been spectacular, and their defense, the offense has been spectacular, and the defense has been, I don't know what to say, nobody on the defensive side has played well, and that's why they're going to lose this game.
No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. 2nd and 12. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Well, this 3rd long, I just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
It's 3rd down coming up. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
And no return this time as the punt's covered up. The Broncos face a deficit here in the fourth quarter, even though the offense has done its part.
The offense has been spectacular. They played very well. The defense has been awful. But you will not hear anything from the offense talking to the defense.
Ball's loose. Recovery by the offense. And Sanders is stopped there.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times, it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They had the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
The Broncos snap it at the 26. And incomplete as Daniels can't hold on.
Daniels unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes this way, he'll make the catch.
2nd and 10. And Jared Allen's going to bring the quarterback down.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Now looking at 3rd down. Manning's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Snapping out of the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. It has been a dominating performance in all facets, Phil, but I think it starts with the defense, which is still starring in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they've been tremendous all day long. I'm going to tell you what, they're going to feel good about themselves when this game is over and tonight. And I'll tell you, I think they'll carry this momentum into next week's practice. They're going to be tough again next week.
Very nearly intercepted. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Broncos snap it at the 41. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Manning's going to take it from the gun. The pass is complete to Thomas, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
First down at the 47. And incomplete as Thomas can't hold on.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Manning's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Caldwell with the grab. Caldwell's tackled down at the 32. This long drive continues. 2 minutes to go in the second half. We return out of the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter action. First and 10. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels. That's second down coming up.
Even though you're getting blown out and it's late in the game, I do agree. Get in this hurry-up offense. Get some practice with it because you never know. Next week, you might need it to win the game. So try to get better at it and use it for next week. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here. It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Second and goal from the 9. Gets it, and that's a touchdown late in this one. A late touchdown in this blowout, and you wonder, well, why did they play like that at the start?
Well, listen, they were trying to, but they're just not as good as the other team, especially on this day, and that's why they struggled all day long and had a tough time. And finally, the defense let up a little, and they gave them a mercy touchdown there at the end of the game.
And this is Whitaker running it out. And the flag is down. It's wide open. He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Von Miller ends the play.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius who gets the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
The Panthers have it at the 24. Easy catch there. No one near him. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
Stewart's tackled right at the 35. The Panthers signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. And the target, Ted Ginn. The Panthers get a first down. That's reception number 4 for him. That timeout by the offense. First down at the 21. Olsen's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Timeout's called. We're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Touchdown, Panthers. Stewart's just scored his 4th touchdown of the day.
Well, you get the touchdown in the last play of the game, but it doesn't change anything. The player's going to be happy about what he's done, but the game is already decided.
Newton's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. And the hands team does its job as the onside kick attempt is thwarted. The Broncos offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them,
for the first time ever, the Carolina Panthers have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy is heading to Charlotte, North Carolina.